everyone, and welcome back once again. As now we are moving towards lesson number 25, and I'm really super excited to tell you that today we are going to explore multiple things. Yes, you have heard it right. You are right now. A very correct platform where you are going to understand many tips and tricks that are very useful for your speaking English in the betterment of your grammar also. So, students, after a lot of demand of the tense of perfect tense, that students want to have a reinforcement session on it. So, yeah, why not only perfect tense? Let's indulge the perfect helping verb into the possession. Yes, introduction to possession. Possession means showing ownership or having something. We use have and has to show possession in the present tense. Yes, you have heard it right. We use the helping verb, the perfect helping verb, in the possession present simple, or you can say present tense. For example, if I have something, how to say that in English? If I have a car, so I use have, not I am a car. No, not am, but I use have. So for the singular noun, I use has. So similarly, as I taught you about present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. The perfect tense actually having verb, but only the possession is a state, and in a state we don't use verb, rather we use objects, rather we use adjectives, or rather we use any noun, right? So similarly we use have and has, but we don't use any verb. So it is non-action sentences. I have a car, I have a house, I have many friends, I have toys, she has a job, they have a dog. Similarly, I have, you have, they have, we have. But she has, he has, it has, or any singular noun we use has. So, student, the point is that for showing the ownership and all the possession that you have, we use have and has. That is right now the ownership that you have. The ownership that you had in your past, that we use had for that, and the ownership that you will be having, so for that we use will have. Similar. Now let me tell you one thing. Possession versus perfect tenses. There is a similarity between possession and perfect tenses, and after receiving numerous feedback from all of you to have a reinforcement session of perfect tense, so here it comes. Perfect tense, in which we use have and has with third form of verb. But in possession, we don't use any verb. Instead, we use object. Instead, we use any noun to show the ownership. In the perfect tense, for present perfect, we use have and has. I have done my work, I have completed, I have finished. For past, I use had. I had finished, I had completed, she had completed, they had submitted. For future, I use will have. Alright, in the upcoming next lesson, I will teach you affirmative, negative, and interrogative also to don't get confused. I'll be teaching you. Alright, let's stay connected, have a practice and reinforcement. Practice makes a man perfect, and that is the only solution for a lot of problems. Let's have a practice session. Use have and has to show your ownership and possession that you really have in your life. Anything that you possess, anything that you have, that you are the owner of it, kindly hit on the comment section and tell me. Let's explore how many things that you have already in your life and how many things that you don't have. For example, you can make the sentences: I have a book, I have many friends, I have this, I have that. And for the negative, I am going to upload a lesson in which I'll be teaching you how to make negative sentences and interrogative sentences. So don't worry, stay connected. In the next lesson, we'll be going to understand the types of sentences in which we can explore interrogative and negative also. So stay tuned for more lessons and updated lesson. Stay connected. Bye bye. Thanks for watching my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit on the bell icon.